Welcome back, NYC Fragrance family. Got another one for you. Now, for those of you that are not into niche fragrances, that are looking for my cheaper recommendations, this may not be the video for you. Hate to say it, but it is what it is. The House of Acampora is a house that I have grown to love. I have also been fortunate enough to meet the Acamporas when I was in Essence in Milan 2 years ago. And ever since then, it's been a relationship that I treasure. The perfumer that they picked up is another one that I also enjoy a lot of his creations, Miguel Matos. And this latest creation is made by Miguel Matos. And there you go. Pompeii Red. This fragrance, as you see, I had to cut the string on one side. This is a Pure Essence version. This is a 20 ml Pure Essence. The Pure Essence oil has no alcohol added to it. This, you just do a dab on your wrists, a dab here and here, and that's pretty much it. 4 dabs, and all day long this fragrance is staying with you. And just like any of their Pure Essence oils, that's the case. I mean, even with like the fresher ones like Azzurro di Capri, same thing. I dab, 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 and it lasts all day long. The notes for the fragrance here are orange, lemon, cinnamon, clove, jasmine, carnation, lily, Peru balsam, vanilla, oak moss, and civet. This is definitely a musky fragrance, without a doubt. But it also has this spiciness. It also has a sweetness. It's a very interesting creation, without a doubt. If you know Miguel's creations, they can be somewhat challenging to some people. You know, at first I was trying to understand this fragrance, and then as I was wearing it and as it was changing and it was just becoming something that I find to love with Miguel's creations and a lot of the Acampora creations. So it's like he adapted to what their philosophy is and created a fragrance like their fragrances. They're very transitional fragrances. I've never had an Acampora on and felt like it was a linear fragrance. I always find it a pleasant experience, a really true olfactory wearing. You don't stay one way. You start out one way and it changes into something else and becomes something else. Now the 20 ml, this 20 ml Pure Essence oil is very pricey. You know, for people that usually watch my channel, you're talking about close to $300 for this Pure Essence oil. Now, they have an Eau De Parfum version, which will run you about $200. I've only seen that you're able to get this directly from them here in the States. If you order directly from their website, it's not something that I've seen. Like Lucky Scent does carry the brand, but they don't seem to have all of their fragrances. Hopefully, this being a newer one, they will have it on their website, so you keep checking on that. I will link the Acampora website, so this way you can see, you know, the two different fragrances, the Pure Essence and the Eau De Parfum, and how they're priced out. Here with the notes that you get, like I said in the beginning, you get citrus in the opening, somewhat of a little bit of sweetness. You definitely get that carnation up front, you get that lily for sure, and then you get that jasmine. And the jasmine, for me, when Miguel does jasmine, I don't think there are too many people that do jasmine like Miguel. In his fragrances, it just works. It's what creates that beautiful floral muskiness that just captivates you. And this is definitely a fragrance that is for both sexes. It's not a fragrance that is strictly for men or strictly for women. It is definitely a unisex fragrance. Without a doubt, this is one of the best niche creations I've smelled in a long time. It's very interesting to wear. Highly recommended. If you can get yourself a sample, do that. Maybe even get the 5 ml Pure Essence. Pure Essence are great to have, because let me tell you, I had a Pure Essence sample that it looked like there was this much in the sample, like the bottom, like it was almost done, and I got 5 wearings out of that just by doing the 4 dabs, and I couldn't be happier. You know, I just recently, they were able to share Azzurro di Capri sample with me when I got this fragrance as well. And I love that fragrance for the summertime. Has to be in my top 5 summertime niche fragrances of all time. It is just a beautiful wearing. Florals, citrus, long lasting. tropical vibes. I mean, I was down in Florida while I was wearing it, so it fit the surroundings, it fit the vacation, it fit the experience. It was a beautiful smelling fragrance. And you know, you guys that are not familiar with this house, get familiar with this house. You're missing out. I'm telling you, you are definitely missing out. If you look at the note profiles on the fragrance and it appeals to you, give it a try. You're not going to be upset. So I want to thank the Acamporas again for sharing the fragrance with me. Miguel, again, congratulations, another great fragrance. You know, I can't say much more. You are definitely one of the better noses out there, and I appreciate what you do, and I really enjoyed the smell of this fragrance, and I look forward to wearing it. It is more for the winter and fall for me. It's not a summertime fragrance. So in order for me to really get a full experience again, I just recently wore it in early spring, but I'm gonna probably have to wait till fall and winter to get more, you know, more in depth with it. But I'm telling you, from the first wearing and what I've gotten to experience so far, I really truly enjoy it. New viewers, thank you for stopping by. New subscribers, thank you for joining the NYC Fragrance family. And my NYC Fragrance family, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate everything you do. This ain't my usual type of fragrance video. These aren't the type of fragrances I usually talk about because the pricier ones, you know, sometimes can be a hard sell. And I'm not trying to sell you anything, but to get you to even get some interest in it, sometimes it could be a challenge when something's pricey. For those of you that are niche heads, this is definitely something that you got to look at. For those of you that are real niche heads that want something that not everybody else has, you definitely have to check this out. Till the next time, remember, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.